Yes, yes, and yes. Still within the realms and in consonance with the approval of the World Council of Chiefesses, World Council of Babasis, Atalagis, Atalagias, that is to say all the Kutasis in court, who have signed, sealed, and delivered to me the authority of oquicalization and filicalization, solidification and implementation that I, Akavirian Marshal at potato.com, and Mutunde Oguroribidu, LSF to Baba Olodumori, the anointed son of Olodumori, the precious son of Aribidu, and the golden son of Kogi State. Kurun JJ Koron Toba Jankoli, Emu Wanli Baba Internet, Emu Sinle Baba Bengi, Emu Lota one of the old galaxy. The man who was condemned to poverty by the enemy was delivered and raised from nothing to something, from nobody to somebody, from grass to grace, from poverty to prosperity, from stagnation to stardom, from condemnation to commendation, from uselessness to usefulness, from story to glory, from pains to gain, and from zero to hero. That hopeless day old chick that the enemy thought would never grow, but has grown to become a big cock that wakes them at midnight. The commandant of the angel of the Lord, that is to say Baba Olodumori, is seriously my permanent protector. Do hereby crave the indulgence of all I am very, very carried all over the Gala. So please remain on their two tentacles as we fire the intercontinental kegistic Ojodi. 1, 2, 3. Imbibe in majesty. Holy water is good for me. Holy water from Kega's shrine that makes us happy every day. Wo wori wo woske la la turuku ile lombo. No keke moske no dudu mosdun. Conscience micro tin tentanon. That is to say, Kori fun gege bi ro okun re se mi the God that seriously ja. I do hereby at this brutal day D, time at occasion O, junction J, moment M, where we place P, where all variables remain very, very hale. I hereby declare, conjure and invoke the spirit of Natigbamos interaction upon all the souls of all Natigis and Dimudis at around and even all over the Gala. That is to say, at this Natigbamos Tamati, anything Atula like that is very, very hypercarried. And on my own, I will always go by the way of bringing to your doorstep a basic and micro-tinting soul lifting songi for the lifting of the souls of all caribou souls who are seriously at around and those who are video looking this basic comradic Asamentuga. I hereby fire. Ọmọ ni ó jogún o, ẹmu regalia tí mo rà, ọmọ ni ó jogún o, kápító rí mi, ìwọ ńkọ́, ọmọ ni ó jogún o, regalia tí mo rà, ọmọ ni ó jogún o, kápító rí mi, ìwọ ńkọ́, ọmọ ni ó jogún o. Regalia tí mo rà, ọmọ ni ó jogún o, kápító ré mi. Yes, the gods are wise. I love palm wine, I no go lie. Na inside shrine, I go read and pass. I never regret for being a Congo. Yahoo get to carry the gods are wise. I love palm wine, I no go lie. Na inside shrine, I go marry my wife. I never regret to be a Congo. We are wogen to carry the gods our. Yes, all Natigis and Dimudis. That is to say those who have a basically under this community Asamentuga. A Contituga of that Natigbamu say who is seriously funky. That is to say you can decide to go by the way of continuity. Because Jigolo and the spirit of Natigbamu's interaction has already been bestowed upon all the souls of all those who are seriously video looking this Odune. The gods are wise. What shall they compare for a comrade who enjoy this word and means this comrade Igbanaduns? As it is written in the book of books, is that where 2 or 3 Babasis are interacting, the chiefesses all over the galaxy are seriously in presential. That is to say, touch not my chief and do my tapa no harm, as this is tantamount to a brutal availability of holy kese. The Odumu still remain that hierarchical metamorphosis like Adi. That is to say, there is hierarchy in Agbamus for a due process to catapult any Natigis or Dimudis to the highest portfolio in Comradium. Under the Comradic Asamentuga of Atayi Robiago, who does no wrong. That is to say, Chifo unto Olodumori, whose Comradic Asamentuga is only to initiate, to elevate, to decay, but never to regret. The Odumu still remains that in the book of Bookcases, chapter 10, verse 10, it is written that the young lions lack and suffer hunger, but for those who trust in chief shall never lack any old say. Because opequization and fertilization remains in Natigbamu's hill in our Papa's kingdom, as Bakassi Peninsula remain our Papa's name. The God are seriously jar. I dove seriously. I dove Bada or Sofa. I dove sarcastically. For all Natigis and Demudis, all G-lords, all patronesses, the grand patron of this Natigbamu's hill, that is to say, Baba Ebola Owu himself, Chief Dr. General Olusegun Matthew Aremu Okikiola Obasanjo, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, the Grand Patron of K-Guide Club International. Baba, you are highly punky. Yes, our tete are faster. Our tete are faster. Pointer and Nota is seriously looking for me. And the pointer and Nota for this week will be brought from the book of the African Proverb, chapter 85, verse 10 and 11. Verse 10, it says, the household that pounds yam noisily thinks that others who pound silently don't eat. The household that pounds yam noisily thinks that others who pound noisily don't eat. Verse 11, it is not the goat that cries the loudest that is necessarily the most hungry. It is not the goat that cries the loudest that is necessarily the most hungry. It is not the goat that cries the loudest that is necessarily the most hungry. The gods are very, very dear. You know that the word of our elders are words of wisdom. The wise listen to it and they get wiser. So begin to listen to it. Continue to listen to the word of our elders. And Olodumare will continue to do it to permanently protect all of us. Yes, let me validate and let goes out to some Natigbamus Iliasis. The gods are wise. Ilia du Fedeco, all of you are made in France. Ilia du Hamatan. May you all work seriously and never to jam cataclysm. Ilia du Odua, Tanta Friki for all of you. Ilia du Engine. May you all work and never to jam Heu. Ilia du Imade. Work seriously and never to jam anything cataclysm like that. Ilia du Ekim Ogun, all of you there are made in America. Tanta Friki for all of you, all the G-lords, all the ABs and XYs, and the traditional vice chancellors across the Gala Gala, the traditional rectors across the Gala Gala, and the traditional provosts across the Gala Gala. All of you are seriously basky. May you work seriously and never to jam cataclysm. Yes, at this very, very august and auspicious occasion, at this very, very comradic and kegistic atmosphere, where every area remains cool, calm, and collected, I have to disfara for national peace and comradic melaho. Therefore, I remain yours, Babale in comradium. Mutunde Ogurolibido, Akaverian Marshal at potato.com, LSF to Baba Olodumare. And I'm saying Isaac shall never feracus, and that Isaac shall never reject our tunis. And as today goes and tomorrow come, may Baba Olodumare continue to remain our permanent protector. That is to say, may our carriability continue to skyrocket per second. And unto Baba Olodumare, I have seriously fired these prayer moves. Daisies Oblofiriki. A continental kegistic ajara. 1, 2, 3. Imbibe in majesty. Holy water is good for me. Holy water from Kega's shrine that makes us happy every day. Repetez-moi in Awolowo's connection. Ma me mu lo lo la la re ma fi re legbe tombula ẹ mo funfun torí ọpẹ́ tó fún ni láyọ̀ lójúmọ́. Yes, I still remain a brutal Agbalagba to Olodumare. Seriously, on my two legacies, still within the realms and in consonance with the approval of the World Council of Chiefesses, World Council of Babasis, Atalajas, that is to say all the Kutasis in code, who have signed, sealed, and delivered to me the authority of opequerization and fertilization, solidification and implementation, vibration and ticamadization, that I am Mutunde Ogurolibido, Akaverian Marshal at potato.com, LSF to Baba God, the anointed son of Olodumare, the precious son of Aribido, and the golden son of Kogi State. Kurun Jelje Koron Toba Jankoli, Emu Wan Baba Interact Emu Sile Baba Benji Emu Lota one of the whole galaxy. PPMC major distributor, the only authorized dealer in that essential commodity that can sentence any Okweke to 9 months imprisonment with hard labor. Firikilala specially the world record holder in Firikiye Interaction 99 Jollification Y2K compliant, the only facilitator of all marketing variables to facilitate the availability of that center of gravity of any Natigbamus Okweke for the basic Firikilization and jollimentation for national peace and camaraderie Kilokpa. Therefore, at this very, very august and auspicious occasion, where every area remains cool, calm, and collected, I hereby declare, conjure, and invoke the spirit of Natigbamus interaction upon all the souls of all Natigis and Demudis at Arando, and even Papa those who are seriously video looking all over the Gala. And I hereby fire that at this very, very Natigbamus time at tea, that Okwekerization is very, very hale, Firikilization is very, very hyper-carried. Tawigilization, vibration, and anything Atula are seriously hale. On my own, as usually and very, very unusual manner, you know I will always go by the way of micro-titi but bebestic and soul-lifting songi for the lifting of the souls of all babasis and mamasis, those who are seriously carried, who are video looking this comradic asametuga all over the Gala. Therefore, I go this way. Ọlọ́run tó dá wọn òkè ìgbàanì, ẹ̀yin ni mo fi ọpẹ́ mi fún. Ọlọ́run tó dá wọn òkè ìgbàanì, ẹ̀yin ni mo fi ọpẹ́ mi fún. Ta ni ó tún gbéga o bí kò ṣe Baba lókè? Ta ni ó tún fi gbogbo ọpẹ́ mi fún? Ọlọ́run tó dá wọn òkè ìgbàanì, ẹ̀yin ni mo fi ọpẹ́ mi fún. This is a micro-titi and Natigbamus songi for the soul lifting of all Natigis and Demudis at Arandua, the Babasis, the Mamasis, the Alagis, the Alajas, that is to say all the Kutasis in court, who are seriously under this Natigbamus and Bembestic ministration. The God are seriously here. The case of Jodi still remain that. What shall it come from for a comrade who enjoyed this world and makes this comrade kickbaladons? It is written in the book of Bookcases that where 2 or 3 Babasis are interacting, that chiefesses all over the galaxy are seriously in presential. That is to say, touch not my chief and do my tapas to arm, as this is tantamount to a brutal availability of holy kese. And for those who trust in chief, shall be like a brutal mamane who never lacks any holy kese, but always having a basic and Natigbamus one like Adiska. That is to say, hierarchical metamorphosis like Adi. The Odu Muslim that there is hierarchy in Agbamus for a due process to catapult any Natigis or Demudis to the highest portfolio in Comradium, under the comradic achamentuga of Ataye Robi Agogo, who does no wrong. That is to say, Chifu unto Olodumare, who is only comradic achamentuga, is only to initiate, to elevate, to decay, but never to decay. The gods are wise. I dove bada or suffer. In fact, seriously, for all Agbalagbasis all over the Gala, may you all walk terribly and never to jam cataclysm. An attempted attempt is an attempt. Any attempt for any Baba to stumble at this Natigbamus Amati, may you stumble at that Natigbamus area tita for a basic and Natigbamus Firikilization. The gods are very jar. Yes, Atete are faster. Nawale, Mina Awulus. I have to go by the way of bringing to your doorstep the gospel according to the word of our elders. And the epistle for this brutal day will be taken from the books of African Proverbs, chapter 90, verse 1 and 2. And it reads, the God that gives a person big teeth will give him big lips to cover them. The God that gives a person big teeth will give him big lips to cover them. The God that gives a person big teeth will give him big lips to cover them. Verse 2. Verse 2. Verse 2. Friendship with a very man right from dry season will become valuable in the rainy season. Friendship with a very man right from dry season will become valuable in the rainy season. These are the word of our elders. And you know that the word of our elders are words of wisdom. The wise listen to it and they get wiser. So continue to listen to the word of our elders, because seriously and seriously, they will do you good. The gods are very wise. Let's, at this brutal time at this very, very bestical and bestic occasion, where every formula remain very, very constant, I have to go by the way of somebody dating Alele Busa to some Iliases all over the Gala. That is to say, Ilia du Odua, all of you there are seriously carried. Ilia du Fedeco, all of you there are made in France. Ilia du Olosuta, in fact, carriability remain your case. Ilia du Engine, Orodundo for all of you. Ilia du Ekimogun, may you all work seriously and never to jam cataclysm. In fact, the Odumo still remain that to all Natigis and Dimodis and even Papa, all the traditional rectors, the traditional provosts and the traditional vice chancellors across the Gala, all of you are made in France. The goals are was, yes. At this very, very brutal time at T, occasion O, junction J, moment M, where we, place P, where all variables remain very, very Natigbamu, I have to go by the way of this Farahon, to the Farahon, on another Natigbamus, Odune next week. Therefore, I remain yours Babale in Comradom, and Mutunde Oguroli Bedo. Akavedan Marshal at potato.com, LSF to Baba Olodumori. And I'm saying, Isaac shall never Ferracus, and that Isaac shall never reject our tourists. And as today goes and tomorrow come, may all of us continue to work seriously and never to jam cataclysm. That is to say, may our capability continue to skyrocket per second. Unto Baba Olodumori, I have seriously reached Allah and Daisies Oblonjo.